Hey everybody, my name is Niall Lucas and I am the designer and one half of the development team for Battle Cattle. We're going to keep this video short, but I would like to show you some of the features and other items that we've added to the game so far and where we are in terms of progress. So let's take a look. Keep in mind this is running on a virtual machine, so it's a bit choppy at times. We've got it running at 60 frames per second on the iPhone 4. Now it has a few occasional hiccups, but after we do our graphics optimization and a bit of optimizing the code, it should be running at full frames. So it's our title screen and we'll just get right into it. This is our home screen sketch and it's got visual representations of the different menu items. So we'll go to the lab. This is the upgrade lab where you can select and upgrade your different ammo types and your launcher and your farm. Again, this is another sketch obviously, and it's got a lot of temporary elements just for helping us debug and that sort of thing. So I'll just add some points here so we can see it in action. We'll upgrade and we'll select yes, and there we've upgraded our chicken ammo and our sheep ammo. So the system itself is already done and it works great. It's just waiting for some final art to be added. Let's go back. I'll show you the code screen for secret codes and cheats. That's the computer here. It's pretty simple. It's just a virtual keyboard and it's very simple to use, and it's already set up. Everything's already done here, and it works really well. Okay, let's go back and open up a blank level to go over some of the gameplay features. This obviously this isn't entirely complete. As you can see, there are a bunch of temporary elements. We've got buttons to help us zoom in and out because, well, we can't pinch and drag on the computer, so we need those. So we have a background selector to test out some of our art. As well, we can change the weather, as well as some other feature-specific functions we won't get into. Over here is our launcher. With our chicken ammo, just pull back and let it go. It's pretty simple. They explode when they hit the ground, or you can manually control the explosion by touching the screen after launching. Up here we have our ammo selector. Each ammo type has a special effect. So the chicken slows down enemies, the pig has a piercing effect and travels through a number of enemies. But that's based on its current level. The sheep is dipped in poison and deals damage over time to enemies that touch its poison cloud. The cow has a knockback effect. Oops, it's missing its launch animation. Well, that's not a big deal. So they all have different effects, and let's upgrade our launcher to show some of the different launchers. This is our ballista bolt. As we upgrade our launcher, we gain increased speed and firing distance, so you can see it goes a lot farther and a lot higher. Next up we have our tractor cannon, which greatly increases our speed and distance. So as you can see here, it goes quite a lot farther. Alright, let's try out a level with enemies. So at least to begin with, the enemies tend to come from the right-hand side. As you fight more airborne enemies and you advance farther in the game, enemies will start coming in from all different directions, so you will need to think fast and act fast. Now we have special abilities here. This is our swill beam, which just works as a laser beam, and you just drag it around to move it. As you might have noticed, I'm using the chicken here and enemies are turning blue. That's to show that they have been slowed down. Now they're being slowed by about 50% right now. As you upgrade your chicken, the percentage that they're slowed and the amount of time that they're slowed for will increase. So it's a very handy ammo to upgrade. Now you also know when I use the freeze effect, all the enemies on the screen turn blue. This is really useful if you're being overwhelmed or there's a lot of enemies coming, you need to switch, or maybe you want to slow them all down and use your swill beam to destroy them while they're all frozen. So that would be a really good combo. We have our swill buckets, which is like a napalm blast. That will do lots of damage to ground enemies and air enemies alike. As you can see, the enemies are turning green after they're being hit with the sheep. This is to show that they are poisoned and they are taking damage. You may have also noticed a lot of speed up and speed down icons. There's a lot of different power up and power down effects. They're just one icon for now. So this is a boss. He's a very simple boss. He just lobs missiles up into the air and then they move towards the farm. The idea is to knock the missiles out and then hit the boss while you have time. You may notice that when the missiles hit the farm, they're not actually hitting the farm or doing any damage. That's just for testing purposes, because it would be really hard if I actually had to destroy all these missiles. As you can see here, it gets more difficult as his HP decreases. He starts lobbing more missiles and moving faster, and right now he's lobbing 2 at a time. Also keep in mind that this is being played on a computer, so it's a lot harder to launch your livestock. Imagine playing this with your thumb or index finger. You're going to be able to shoot a lot faster. So that's our level results, and that just shows how we played the level in terms of currency and HP. That's about it. We go into more detail about different functions and features and how we're setting up everything, but I don't want to go into too much detail, at least for this video. I would like to release videos periodically to show the new features and the progress that we're making. So far we've made a lot of progress and things are going really well. We're really happy with how far we've gotten, but we do need a little bit more help to go the extra mile and to make this game truly great, and well, just to finish the game altogether. Hopefully you've already watched our Kickstarter intro video with the graphical presentation. If you have, thanks for watching that, and if you have backed our project, thank you so much. Me and Chris both appreciate your help very much. We really can't do this without you guys, so again, thanks for helping, and if you can and you don't mind, please retweet our project or post it on your Facebook and help us get the word out there, and let people know that they can get involved and take an active part in making a game. Alright, well, until next time guys and gals, have a good one.